Editing a video with Sony Movie Studio. Today I will be giving a quick run through on editing the video with Sony Movie Studio. Keep in mind that the version I will be using for this presentation is from Sony Movie Studio 12 Platinum. Editing a video requires a lot of time and patience, focusing on both audio and video. How long you spend on each will vary, but both require a good amount of time. To understand how to make a video, we must first look at our timeline. A timeline is where you put your video and audio and where most of the work is done. We'll be taking a look at both video and audio in this presentation and how each come together. First, put the footage you want to edit into the timeline, usually through an open button. Make sure you have each piece of video lined up exactly where you want it, so it makes sense to the audience. If any of the video has footage you don't want in it, then you can use the trim and cut button. Just having the video isn't enough though. You need some special effects. A simple one is to fade in and fade out. In Movie Studio, simply wait for this icon to show up on your mouse, and drag to how much time you want it to fade. Want even more effects? Well, that's where this button comes into play. This special effects button brings up all different kinds of effects for you to choose. The main thing to deal with in audio is your volume, both in your footage and in any other kind of audio like music you add in yourself. If you don't want to hear the audio in your footage, then simply grab and drag the little knob downwards to mute it. You can also do similar techniques you did in video, like fading and special effects, with some drags and buttons. Once you are done editing, you can now render the video. Rendering a video turns it into a format where you can upload and share it easily. Click on Project and then click on Render As, which you will then pick the resolution you desire. Once you're done picking your options, the render will start. The render time will depend on how long the video is and how much is in your timeline. Now you have a basic idea on how to edit in Sony Movie Studio. There are many more aspects to editing, but these are just some of the things you need to know to get started. Keep in mind that some aspects of this will vary with each version of Sony Movie Studio. Most of these tricks can also be used in other editing software, but the methods might be different. Now get out there and start editing.